Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today we will be talking about how you can conserve water. Okay, so I'm talking about this because Safira Fashion did a video on how you can conserve water and why it's important, and I watched it, and I really started thinking about it, and I was like, wow, and I did some more research on it, and it made me think I don't know. So I'm going to tell you some ways how you can help the environment and save water. Okay, so I have all my notes on my phone, so I'm going to be reading you guys some stuff. Okay, so did you know that an average daily US for America, because if you're not from America and you're watching this, it's not you. But if you're from America or whatever, the total water use for everyday life, the amount of water that gets used every day is 355 billion gallons of water. That's a lot of water that we use. Okay, I'm just going to round it up. 20% of that water is used by showers. 21 is from washing your clothes. 18 is from toilets. 1.5 is from dishwashers. 3% is from baths. 8.8 is leaks. 24 is from faucets, and then other uses is 3.5. It's ridiculous when you think about it. 355 billion gallons get used every day. And if all U.S. households installed water-saving features like faucets that stop leaking and stuff, we would decrease water use by 30%. So a lot of water just gets used. 30% of it gets used from leakage and things dripping and just running your faucet when you're not you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. In 1998 alone, households saved 44 million gallons of water every day because of things that not leaking faucets and stuff. They bought those and stuff. It's getting bad. In 50 years or so, we won't have any fresh water anymore, and that's really bad to think about. Water usage has tripled over the last 50 years. It's tripled. And the world's population is increasing every year by roughly 80 million people every year. 80 million people. And we use 355 gallons a day, and then add 80 million people to every year. New people. Per person, in between 140 to 170 gallons of water are used per day. That's how much you and I use separately. That's a lot. And if every household in America had a faucet that dripped once each second, 928 million gallons of water a day would leak away. That's just if your faucet's leaking. When you flush your toilet once, you use 6.5 gallons of water. That's just flushing once. The average family uses 881 gallons of water per week on just flushing the toilet. If you take a 5-minute shower, it uses 15 to 25 gallons of water. So if you take a 10-minute shower, then just double 25, so roughly 50 gallons if it's a 10-minute shower. Personally, I take a 20-minute shower, so I use a lot. A regular full bathtub uses 36 gallons of water. You use 5 gallons of water just brushing your teeth, if you leave the faucet running. So it's just turn the water off when you're brushing your teeth. Not that hard. Okay, already around at least 36 states have faced some water shortages. 36 states out of 50? Out of 50. That's more than half of the states that have faced shortages in water already. Sorry, didn't mean those colors. That was an accident. I read something and I like found it on the internet and like it was like a site that like you could trust, but like obviously this is just like a guess, like an approximate guess that in like about 50 years there's not going to be like any fresh water left because we just use so much and we waste so much, and then there's not going to be any left in 50 years. Like whether you're around or not in 50 years, you'll probably know someone, or you'll like someone in your family or your bloodline will like be here in 50 years, and there's not going to be any fresh water for them. And that's kind of ridiculous to think about. Literally, to save water, there's just so much you can do to save water that like you don't even think about. Like right now, I mean, you're probably just watching this and like thinking like, wow, this is so stupid. Like, why would I do that? Why would I want to change anything? I'm not going to care in 50 years. It isn't really going to happen, but it is. Like, seriously, look up like more statistics if you want. There's not going to be like much fresh water left. And that's not good at all. Like, just like to save water, like some people, you know how like in the summer, like if you live in like a warmer state, like all year long, like your grass is like dying because it's like it's hot out, and like sometimes you get like no rain. So like you'll like take your hose and you just like spray like your grass, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just watering it so it doesn't die. Like, is it really that important? Like, I'm sorry, but you're watering your grass. Your grass. Your grass doesn't need to be watered that badly. 50 years, you're not going to be able to water your grass because you're not going to have any water. Like, and especially if you have like a nozzle, and it's not like a nozzle that like doesn't, if it like leaks, do you know how much water you're wasting just from like your nozzle just dripping? Do you? No, it's a lot. I can't. Wow. Like, okay, like, so much of the earth is made of water, and like, just like a small percent is like fresh water that you can actually like drink, okay? And, I mean, like I said before, I take probably like a 20-minute shower every day, or more than once, so I waste a lot of water. Yeah, so I either shower like once or twice a day, or I'll take like a bath and a shower, because taking a bath, I'll take a bath, which is like 36 gallons of water, but I have like a really big bathtub, so it's probably a little more. And then I'll take a shower after, because I'll feel really gross and dirty, so I'll just like take a shower after. And like that's I'm wasting like probably like 240 gallons of water from taking a bath and a shower once a day. And then if you do that, like for every day if I were to take a bath and a shower every day once a week, I would have wasted 1,680 gallons of water. Yeah, I gotta stop that. Now, by just taking one shower once a day for an entire week, just by cutting baths out, I would only use 1,400 gallons of water. And then if I'm just taking one shower once a day, like every day of the week, I would only use 1,050 gallons of water, which I would, for my regular 20-minute shower, I would just cut down 5 minutes, so that would be a 15-minute shower, which is like 150 gallons of water, and then 150 times 7, I'm pretty sure I did that right, is 1,050. So that's what I'm actually going to try to do from now on, is cut my showers down from 5 minutes to, 20, and then cut it down by 5 minutes. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is join me on this. And if you take a 5-minute shower, please don't be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna not take showers ever again. Woohoo, save water. Like, no, please don't do that. You smell. Like, if you take like a 20-minute shower like me, or like a 30-minute shower, like cut down 5 minutes. If you take a 30-minute shower, cut down like 10, because that's a lot. And if you take a 10-minute shower, like, you don't have to cut down to 5 minutes, because, I mean, that's kind of, like, cutting it close, like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to enjoy it. Just cut it down, like, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. You can just cut it down that much, and you're going to save so much water. And, like, just think about how many kids, like, in Africa are dying of, like, dehydration because they don't even get enough, and we're wasting so many, like, thousands of gallons every day. 1.8 million people die every year from dehydration. 90% of that are children under 5. They're under 5 years old and they are dying from dehydration because we are using too much water. And we are using, like, leaky faucets, and we're taking, like, 5-hour showers. Like, that's obviously, like, a lot more than we take. But still, like, it's ridiculous how much we waste, though. Like, since I watched Sophia Fashion's video, like, I've really been thinking about it, and I've been cutting down my showers and stuff, and I'm helping some other children, like, not die from dehydration because they're getting more water that we're not wasting. So I'm asking you to cut down your shower by however many minutes you want. If it's 30 seconds, it's 30 seconds. Now, I actually made a playlist so I can know, like, when it stops, like, get out of the shower. So I'm not, like, wasting so much water. Do you guys want me to read you my playlist? No? Okay, I'm gonna anyways, probably. On my playlist, I have some All Time Low, More All Time Low, Blink-182, Bowling for Soup, Bring Me the Horizon, and Pierce the Veil. In other news, I bought some new plants today. I officially have 12. But never mind, one died. I have 11. I bought this little guy. He's a Transcyceria air plant thing. I bought 3 more with him. He's really sharp and pointy, but he's really cool. Okay, well, that's the end of this video today. So, I don't know, just conserve water. Try to just make a difference. Just make a difference. You're making a difference if you're just, like, saving water. Like, even when you go to, like, water your plants, if you're, like, spraying it with the hose, like, you can hold just, like, a bucket under, so, like, the water that's leaking, you can just put it in the bucket and then use the water in the bucket to water your plants the next day. And you're just making that much of a difference. And if everyone makes this much of a difference, it's adding up to, like, a lot. You're making a big difference then. You know what I mean? And it just takes one person. Like, this is the example that Sophia Fashion used. Like, you know how when you're taking a test, like, one person, like, and you finish, and you don't know if you're supposed to, like, go hand it to the teacher or keep it at your desk, and then finally that one brave person gets up, and they go and they give it to the teacher. Then soon, everyone else, they get up and they give it to the teacher. Like, it's kind of like that. Like, if you cut down your shower 5 minutes and, like, you tell all your friends about it, like, maybe they'll do it, and they'll tell their other friends, and then it just like a ripple effect, kind of. Like, more people will do it, and I'm hoping you will too. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I know this was, like, a way longer video than I usually do, and I know this was kind of, like, a different video, because I usually don't do these, but if you liked it, or if you like my other videos, like and subscribe, comment. If you're going to, like, help cut down on, like, your water usage, comment below how many minutes you're deducting from your usual shower time in the comments below, and I will also link, I'll link Sophia's water video in my thing below. Okay, have a great week. I'll see you guys next week, I hope. Bye.